Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode. It's your boy Gabe. We're making patty melts today. Now, before we get any farther, make sure you hit that sub button, notification button, comment down below, tell me what you think. And as always guys, peace out, enjoy the video. So, for our patty melts, we got ground beef. Now, Gabe, that's a lot of ground beef. What are you doing with all that beef? I'm gonna make kind of a larger batch. This way, there's leftovers. It's a little more cost effective, kind of, and you kind of get a little bit more bang for your buck. Plus, I really like them, so why not have leftovers? But the recipe for like the 1 pound version is going to be in the description below. And so, kind of take what I'm gonna try and say the measurements for the 1 pound version, but I'm gonna add the ingredients for this much. So next, you need an onion, and I don't get the biggest onion. Get a medium-sized onion. You don't need a massive onion, but I got 2 onions for this, and then you're just gonna season it with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and then you can either do seasoned salt. I'm gonna add a little bit of MSG to mine, and then once your meat is cooked and once everything is ready to go, you're gonna add a slice of American cheese and a slice of Swiss cheese. Oh. Not slices, as in multiple slices of cheese. So just a few. No, you're gonna add about 6 slices of American cheese and about 4 slices of Swiss cheese. And with the Swiss cheese, I get the singles, or at least that's what my brother does. He's the one that usually makes this. And so there you have it. And then for the 3 pound version, I have 8 and 12. Okay, and then once that's all said and done, we're gonna make a sauce. And the sauce is going to be mayonnaise, ketchup and mustard, and then pickle relish and Worcestershire sauce. And then again for that, the recipe for that will be in the description below as well. But let's get started. So first thing I wanna do is I wanna dice my onions. And I want these to be relatively a small dice. Whew, try not to cry. Don't cry, Gabe, it'll be okay. Now, I'm using white onion. You can use sweet onion. You won't cry as much, because white onions are pretty strong. Alright, so there you have it. Now that I'm done crying, let's go over to our sauce pot, and let's make some patty melts. Alright, so we're going to add our ground beef. Okay, and I want to break it up a little bit, and kind of get it going just a few minutes. Long enough for it to start cooking, and then we'll add our onions. Okay, then I went ahead and added my onion. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and season my meat. And you're just kind of using the basics that you would normally use to season a hamburger. And then I got my garlic powder, and then I got my MSG. I'm just gonna go a little bit on it. I don't wanna go too much, because there already is salt in it, so I don't wanna overkill it. And then you just wanna cook this, keep chopping it as you go. The onions will break down. Once the meat is completely cooked, then we'll add the cheese singles. Okay, so our beef is done. I'm gonna turn our heat down just a little bit. Now you can drain this if you want. Honestly, I like to use the grease to help kind of glue the cheese together, I guess, if that makes sense, or help cook the cheese. Plus it helps cook the onions a little bit more too. But usually with a 1 pound thing of beef, it shouldn't be too bad. So if you want to, you can drain a little bit. I might go ahead and drain a little bit just because. All right, so for this 3 pound thing of beef, I drained about a cup of the fat out. So about a 1/4 cup of the fat would be ideal. But now I went ahead and unwrapped all of my cheese, because it's a lot of cheese. So we're going to tear these up and throw them in our pot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break the Swiss up first, which again is about 4 slices for a pound. In this case, I'm using 8. Give that a chance to melt. Okay, now we're going to put our American cheese in. And again, just put some of it in, mix it around, give it a chance to melt, and then add the rest. You're still going to add all of it. You just don't want big, massive clumps of cheese in there. You want it to be all nice and melty. So I got the beef done. And so now, before we assemble our sandwich, let's make the sauce. The sauce is the most important part. It's kind of, I guess, basically a patty melt sauce. So 1/4 cup of mustard, 1/4 cup of ketchup, about 2 or 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, about a quarter cup of pickle relish, and then about half a cup of mayo. So I got my bowl. Okay, then we're gonna add our pickle relish. Okay, then we're gonna add our mustard. Okay, then we're gonna add our ketchup. Okay, and then our W sauce. Okay, give that a good mix. Okay, and then I got some mini sub buns that we are going to put these on. So let's assemble a patty melt. Okay, and there you have a beautiful, messy patty melt. All right, let's eat. Cheers. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, this is... Alright, so I know you probably wanted to see me shove that down my throat, but I would say that was a success. So the only, I guess, issue I have is maybe I should have drained a little bit more grease out of it. It is 3 pounds of beef, so there's a lot of grease. But if you drain most of the grease, it doesn't get so watery because the cheese kind of has a little bit of moisture to it too. And so it'll thicken up a little bit more. Now the sub buns, maybe not the best sub buns, but you know what? If you're not making a mess, are you really doing anything? Are you eating it right? Really? I mean, like, come on. But there you have it. Patty melts. If you like this video, again, make sure you hit that sub button, share with your friends and family, comment down below, tell me what you think. And as always, guys, peace out.